Yeah, I know when I was coming here, Coach DeRose pushed on me a lot that small classrooms, and that wasn't a lie at all. Coming here, I think my freshman year I had a class that was 10 people, and it was very personable with the teacher. It was a 200 level course, and you would like to think that that would happen maybe in your junior or senior classes, but I mean, as a freshman, I was being exposed to classrooms that were even smaller than my high school. I actually really love that, being able to get that one-on-one teaching experience, not feel like I'm being left out in big lecture halls, things like that. And coming to Bradley, like seeing just how much academics are pushed in the athletic department just kind of really stood out to me. Even from other Division I schools, Division II or Division III high academic schools, Bradley just seemed to stand out of all of those. Oh yeah, every year I see the statistics of comparisons with Missouri Valley Conference schools, and our conference overall is just an excellent academic conference. And seeing that Bradley University athletes stand out amongst all of those as being the top for the past 3 years, which were all past 3 years I have been here, it's just excellent to see. It just shows you our culture as an entire program, not just as a single team or a few teams. It's the entire Bradley University athletic department as a whole. And like I said, that was finding those three pillars with that academics, the athletics, and community service. I don't think you can really find it anywhere other than Bradley University. One of the big things I did, being back home, my hometown Fort Wayne, for the last summer, which is the first time I've actually been home over the summer in my 3 years of being at college. I worked at Vincent Village, which is a homeless shelter back in my hometown. My mom also volunteers there year-round. So I go and help her out when I was home there over the summer. They actually have a shop there open for the people who live at the homeless shelter down there, who can come in if they've earned points for doing chores, for doing certain things, applying for jobs at the homeless shelter. They get certain points and then go in and buy, whether it's over the winter when I'm home, Christmas gifts for their kids. Kids can buy Christmas gifts for their parents, or just basic needs and food and things like that. Other things I did when I was back home was volunteered with coaching. That's kind of one of the big things that I've done over my past 3 years and even in my high school career. Yeah, I mean, my parents are great. They been to every single game throughout my college career. I think the only game they missed was one game my freshman year, but other than that, they're absolute role models to me. In terms of stuff like that, they've always taught me to give back to the community. I was in a Catholic private school for 12 years, my middle school through high school, things like that. That actually helped with my path to volunteering. I know every year we had to do volunteering hours, and some people would just go through the motions with that, but for me, my parents always pushed me to excel, do more than what the base minimum was. My parents had always preached that, whether it was with my brother, my sister, or me, both my siblings older than me, that kind of helped looking at them as well through my siblings, seeing what the best things were for the community, what the best opportunities were to help out. I just can't thank them enough for what they've done to me and growing me into the man I am today.